eliminate all the accessory exercises and just focus on the basics. This is literally the one thing that skyrocketed my progress with weighted pull-ups and weighted dips. So when I started training weighted pull-ups, I did maybe like 3 to 4 sets of weighted pull-ups, and then I was just banging out some Australian pull-ups, some lat pull-downs, retraction pull-ups, and all this unnecessary shit, because I just wanted to progress with my weighted pull-up. And my progress was pretty slow. I was constantly overtrained due to all these accessory exercises. I was progressing maybe like 1 rep more in a set every week. That's a pretty good progress for an advanced athlete, but for a beginner that's a horrible progress. So actually what changed my perspective was listening to the interview with Matthew Zlat on Fitness FAQ channel, and if you don't know him, he's a fucking beast. His pull-ups are like 110 kgs. He recently tore a bicep, but he has recovered and he's, I think, even stronger now, so that's just fucking crazy. And he talked about how he trains weighted pull-ups for like 6 sets or even 8, I think, with just different weights, because he thinks that when he trains that specific exercise, he will get stronger in that specific motion, so there is no point in doing different exercises, you know? And it makes sense if you think about that. Like, why would your body get stronger in weighted dips when you're doing, I don't know, push-ups? Like, that doesn't make sense in my opinion. So after implementing his advice, I literally went from 20 kg weighted pull-up to 40 kg weighted pull-up for 4 reps in half a year, I think. And the progress with that method is just amazing. It's steady, it's predictable, like there is no regresses, there is no plateaus or stagnations. I just progress nicely from week to week and I love it. So I really recommend you to try just focusing really on the basics if you want to improve strength in pretty much any exercise. This will work for bench press, for overhead press too, for squats. And I'm sure your progress will be great, of course if you include a good sleep and good nutrition. But yeah, I'm absolutely sure that with this method you will progress like crazy. So today I was battling weighted dips. Here is my warm-up, 20 kgs. I just wanted to make sure to really warm everything properly, because my elbow was kinda hurting the last few days. And I had an injury in my shoulder, torn ligaments in my AC joint, really bad injury. And dips were always like this weak point of my shoulder, but today it just felt amazing. So I jumped straight to 30 kgs. I still do higher rep ranges. You might be confused because in one of my videos I told you to do only 3 to 5 reps, and here I do 8 reps. And I do this because I just want to build that endurance in my ligaments in shoulder so they don't hurt. I tried doing 3 to 5, but my shoulder would just get weaker after a few sessions. Yeah, I'm fucking struggling with this positioning of my phone. I used a water bottle to keep it standing. I must invest in a gimbal or something. Okay, so there is a nice proper set. I do 6 reps. Remember to always be like protracted with your scapula, because you don't want to expand your chest like this, because you're asking yourself for a fucking injury. So yeah, here's 9 nice 8 reps. I take a little pause after the 6th one and I just journal it down. So basically here is exactly what I was saying to you earlier. I do 6 sets only of weighted dips and I don't do like any accessory exercises. I will do one, you will see in a minute, but if I want to improve my weighted dips, I just do dips, and that's fucking it. There is no philosophy about it. Yeah, each set is nice and clean. I was actually surprised because I was thinking I will be a lot weaker in this later sets, and I wanted to even get the weight lower, but it wasn't necessary and I'm very happy. So here is how my last set looked like. and it was also pretty good. I just don't really want to reach a muscular failure with dips to protect that ligaments, but here I came pretty close to it. I think it was like 90% maybe. I could do like 1.5 reps more, so that was it. This is it for the dips. Next I went to the bench press, because when I tried bench press like 2 weeks ago and got 100 kgs, pretty much benching third time in my life, I thought that if I just improve my technique I could bench like 120. So yeah, here I just want to improve my technique. I don't do it to get stronger or anything, just to ego lift, you know. So here I'm just figuring out the technique. I don't really know if I'm doing it good, but I'm really trying to. I have a small problem with keeping my elbows parallel to the ground, vertical. I try to correct it in the next series. Like I said, the weight here is really small, it's just to get my technique better. So in my opinion this looks pretty good. It also felt pretty good, but I still have a feeling that my elbows are a bit slanted. Then I asked a personal coach that was hanging around to check my form, and he actually told me to keep my legs more of a 90-degree angle in my knee, and it gave me like more power from my legs. So if you're sitting there and yelling, "Ah, he's keeping his legs wrong," I already fixed that, so that's not a problem anymore. And he said my elbows are right, so I'm happy with that. I will just try to progress with it, maybe go further with weight next time. Yeah, we will see. And for the end of the workout I did a high intensity interval training, Tabata. It was 12 minutes. I just did 4 exercises in cycles. I did, as you can see, burpees. I didn't do a push-up because I didn't want to fatigue my chest, I just wanted to get the cardio up. Then I did kettlebell swings, really try to push that kettlebell with my hips, not with my arms. My arms were loose pretty much all the time. After that I did dumbbell presses, each 10 kg, because I did it just to, you know, figure out the form also, because this exercise, I literally did this exercise first time in my life. So yeah, it's so fucking wobbly when you hold it at the top. So just wanted to play with it. And at the end, the wide plank, just a harder variation of plank. And these exercises I basically repeated 5 times. 5 times? 5 times, yeah. No, 6 times. 5 times. 6 cycles, so yeah. So I heard something like this is amazing for your cardiovascular fitness. So yeah, we will see how my cardio will improve after this. And that's basically it for this day. Today in the evening I will also do a 5-kilometer run, but I won't film that, because how do you fucking film a run? I want to be running with my phone, because it will just shake and you won't see shit. But you can trust me, I will do it. When I say I do something, I always do it. So yeah, tomorrow is weighted pull-up day and overhead press, I think, but I might change that to pike push-ups, because I want to visit the calisthenic park. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'm actually wondering if someone got to the end of this video. If you did, please leave a comment that you did. I will be very grateful. And yeah, I hope you got some value. See you next time.